Hello, everybody. Welcome back to a whole new episode, Weekend to Remember in Sports. And we got your boy, the young All American Justin Foley.
We got your young superstar, Brandon Cotman.
Yes, sir, man. We back at it again, bro. Now, what do you want to kick it off with, my guy?
Man, I know we usually always kick it off with college football, but I want to kick it off with boxing because I feel like that was the biggest story of this past weekend.
Okay.
And I just want to go off of so the other dude was in his corner. And everybody was talking about how Sean Porter's gonna come and do this and do that.
Mhm.
In the 10th round, so he got knocked down, got back up, boom, 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 get hit, knocked down, and you could tell he was frustrated. He was punching the ground, and then he got back up, bro. And then Sean Porter's dad threw in the white towel.
Wait, so Sean Porter's dad threw in the towel after Sean Porter knocked down Spence? Or after
No, no,
Spence
no.
knocked him down?
Earl Spence knocked Porter down twice in the 10th round,
Okay,
and the
okay.
second time that he got up, Sean Porter's dad threw in the white towel, and they interviewed him like to
Uh-huh.
me like so it's two things that I want to go about. So like
Okay.
nobody knows his son better than Sean Porter's dad. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean?
Yeah.
Like, and then two on the other side of part of like you could tell Sean Porter was very frustrated that his dad threw in the white towel because like he didn't have any damages on his face really.
Mm-hmm.
It was just kind of like a touch up on his face from like
Yeah.
the gloves and stuff. And you could tell like in his face that he was kind of frustrated, like because he
Mm-hmm.
got up and he wanted to keep going. Like
Yeah.
anything can happen if you get knocked down, get back up. You don't know.
Mm-hmm.
All it takes is just one punch. So
That's facts.
um,
That's facts.
it was just crazy to see that his dad just being able to like throw in like the white towel. It almost makes me think about Rocky. You
Mm.
know, um, just kind of a sense of like he knew. I guess he just knew that his son wasn't going to win the rest of the rounds. He just throwing the towel.
Okay. How did Sean look though? Did he look that bad? Was he really getting
I mean,
dominated?
he was getting. You could tell like, okay, boom, it was a nice knockdown from Earl Spence, and then he got
Mhm.
back up. The fight was actually close. It was a good fight. Like it was
So
like
so he was.
a fight, bro. It was a
Oh,
dog fight,
okay.
and the thing, it was only two more rounds left.
What? So his father threw in the towel. His son's not getting dominated, and there was only 2 rounds left. That's bogus.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
I get that
and
you. That's bogus though. Like, come on
yeah,
now. It's only
it
ain't
like
like he getting. If he was getting like pieced up every round, like he has no like on the scorecard, the unofficial scorecard, there's no like shot of him winning this. Then I'm like, hey, okay, I get it. He's just getting tagged. Like that Wilder, Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury. That second fight got real nasty.
oh yeah,
Now, if it was
yeah,
like
for
that,
sure.
I can understand the coach throwing in the towel or whatever. But like if you're not getting dominated, it's a consistent back and forth. Like nobody's like getting what? Like come on now.
Yeah, for sure, bro. And it's more about like he wasn't even getting like he wasn't taking no big shots to the head to where like,
So
okay,
he ain't
I'm
getting no
afraid.
crazy hit.
He wasn't. It was just like Earl Spence Jr. His shots are so fast and
Mm-hmm.
quick, and it's hard. But like
Mm-hmm.
it wasn't like no big old like
Power.
blow to where it's
Okay.
just like, okay, like this they need to stop this fight because
Okay.
it's like his eye or whatever. But like it was really an iffy call, I'll say, from his pops. But
Mm-hmm.
like I said, like it's a weird argument because his dad knows like his impressions and know like when he's
Mm-hmm.
there, when he's fully there, and when he's fully not. So I don't know. It's weird. I,
How would you have felt if your father did that?
ooh, ah, that's a good question, bro. I wasn't even
Mm-hmm.
ready for that. No, I'll be confused. I'll be upset because like if like I would tell my pops like I just want to be remembered as like I didn't give up. I
Mm-hmm.
want to lose the right way. I don't want to quit and throw in the towel,
Yeah.
especially when it's only 2 rounds left. It's
Mm-hmm.
12 rounds, 2 2 minute rounds. Like,
Mm-hmm.
come on, you only have so 4 minutes of fighting left, basically.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's
That's not a
crazy.
lot,
Yeah.
and my whole philosophy on that stuff is just like I want to be I want to be able to um, go out with a bang and not go out with a quit. You know,
That's real. That's real. It's like you at least feel better knowing that you went out on your own terms. It wasn't determined by somebody else, you know.
right, right, yeah. But what college games did you catch this weekend?
Uh I peeped a few, bro. We can start off just talking about the Ohio State game. Bro, Ohio State,
Woo!
boy, boy, they is looking the way they did Michigan State, bro.
Oh, that was
Whew.
wild.
Yeah.
That was wild. I was actually surprised that Ohio State beat Michigan State, bro, because they've been
Mhm.
looking pretty decent lately.
Yeah. I was just really surprised about the manner in which they beat Michigan State. I wasn't surprised that Ohio State won. I just thought it'd be more competitive, you know. And it's like
Man,
this Ohio State team is really hot right now.
yeah, that's anything can happen, bro. Like
Hmm.
it's not. What's that quote? It's not about how you start; it's about how you finish. Like
That's facts.
it's you can start off this like it's so weird, bro. Like how
Hmm.
you can start off 2-4 and then just win 5 games in a row. It's just that's just reality of like college sports.
Yeah,
And
that's
weird,
true.
teams start hitting up. Even oh boy, what's quarterback name from Alabama? Bryce Young.
Yeah.
Dude threw five. I think it was like 5 TDs, close to like I think 400 yards, bro. Over
Hmm.
400 yards.
Bro,
Like,
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Alabama ain't they ain't it this year. Not this year. Not
oh
this
yeah,
year.
I know.
The
Yeah,
team hasn't played consistently enough. You know, like the way they've been playing is just really inconsistent. And their front, like the offensive lineman and that front seven on the defense side is not as dominant as they once were. And then it's like in that secondary, it's a lot of bad communication going on. So they have a lot of coverage bust, you know, throughout the games and stuff. And it's like, bro, in order for them to really do it, they gotta be locked in on that defensive end. You know, they're just not, at least not yet. You know, it could change, you know, and it could piece things together, but like as of right now, they not it. They not the Alabama of usual, you know?
yeah. I think Georgia is gonna be the new shoot. They might be able to set the standard. I really believe,
Mhm.
like, if Georgia wins it this year, which I believe they will, I
Mhm.
feel like they're going to set the standard of getting even more better recruits than Alabama.
Mhm.
I feel like this is the year where they can show like, okay, we're clearly I'm not saying Georgia overall is a better program, but this is the
Mhm.
chance to like
Say we're on that level.
showcase, yeah, to say that like in this time range, this is our time now.
Mhm.
And being able to like if they dominate Alabama, bro,
Mhm.
in the national championship game, bro,
Yeah.
they gonna be getting all the recruits, bro. All the good
Bro, the thing
recruits.
about Georgia is they already get great recruits. You know, it's not like they
Yeah.
get like bombs and stuff. They actually get great players. You know, and now like if they was to win national championship, they're gonna take away some of the great players that Alabama gets. You know, some of the athletes that Alabama gets, and also we got to talk about how good that coaching staff is and Kirby Smart and what they're doing down there, man. They're cooking up something nice, especially with that defense, bro. They've been the most consistent team this whole year.
Oh yeah, for sure. I don't see them losing like this this team is just very, very dominant, man. And and it's kind of weird to see, bro. Because
Mhm.
even when I was when I wasn't really into college football like that, I would just hear about Alabama, Alabama,
Mhm.
Alabama, and now seeing this year that they are a little bit like inconsistent and they're not who they like think they are this year. Like it's kind of
Mhm.
weird, bro.
Yeah, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. Alabama's had a few years like that, in which they wasn't as dominant.
And so it really, as a coach, like in college, like it really depends on like you said, like what type of players are you bringing in, and then like
Hmm.
are you able to coach that type of player, and is that
Yeah,
player
help them
coachable?
develop.
Yeah, because you can't recruit somebody that's an Oregon type of player. You know what I mean? Like
You gotta get a
everybody that
player
goes,
that fits your scheme.
yeah. That's what I meant. Like people who when you think of people like Tyreek Hill and
Hmm.
like just like fast people, all the fast people come out of Oregon.
Yeah.
Everybody knows that all the fast people come out of Oregon. But it's since we're on the subject of Georgia, I remember was it 2017, 2018
Hmm.
when they it was Georgia lost in the national championship game, and then Atlanta Falcons lost to Tom Brady the same year, bro.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Woo!
That was crazy. Yeah, hey, that's back when I was strictly just a Patriots fan too.
Oh yeah, I remember
Hmm.
you telling me about the bro. That's wild. Like I
Hmm.
think that was probably like I think they're earning that this year back from for a couple because they took two L's, bro. And then
Who?
now you look at Atlanta. Oh, just Atlanta
Are you
as
talking
a
just the
whole.
city and the city of Atlanta in general?
Atlanta, yeah, they
Okay,
took two
okay.
L's, bro.
Hmm.
With the Braves winning a championship this year, and then you got the Georgia Bulldogs who's on their way to win a national championship. So
Yeah,
man,
they're on their way to doing something special if they can keep it up. They keep on playing on this dominant level, And it's like, bro, Cincinnati. So Cincinnati really, they went on a roll against SMU. Like they really dominated them, and it's like, man, seeing the way that Oregon got dominated and lost, Cincinnati is gonna mess around and take Oregon's spot, man, in that top four.
yeah, they have a solid quarterback, and then I forget his name, but they got a really good receiver on Cincinnati. And I think my first time watching it play, I forget where they play, but they look dominant, man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sleeping on them either. Cincinnati, they're ranked
Bro,
number 3 in the country right now.
what's your top four teams, man, right now in the college?
Ooh, I might be a little biased with one of them.
Go ahead.
I'll say number one is obviously Georgia Bulldogs.
Mm-hmm.
I I don't know if I should put. I'm not gonna put Alabama at two. I'll probably
Mm-hmm.
put Cincinnati at two since Cincinnati been more consistent.
Okay,
I put
Cincinnati too.
I put Alabama at three, and then
Mm.
at four I put. Man, it's weird, bro, because some of these like Michigan State just lost. Michigan lost to Michigan State.
Mm-hmm.
Notre Dame has been heating up a little bit. I don't I don't know, bro. I might be biased and just put Notre Dame at four.
Okay, okay.
I'll
Now let
put
me
Notre
tell you.
Dame at four.
Now let me tell you my top four. I got
Go ahead, bro.
Georgia. I got Georgia number one.
Mm-hmm.
Then after Georgia, I got Ohio State number two.
Ooh,
Yeah. Then I got Cincinnati at number three. Oh, then who's no I know four? To Oklahoma. I'd rather give it to
ooh, that's not.
Oklahoma. I'd rather. Mm, Ultra. It's either between Oklahoma. It's a coin toss. Ooh, because Notre Dame only got one loss this year, right?
Yep.
Notre Dame only
They've
got.
been.
Okay,
It's
matter
been.
of fact, this is my top. I'm putting Notre Dame at number 4.
Yeah, that's solid, bro. I
I
can't
put
believe
them
I
at number
left.
4 over Alabama because Notre Dame only got one loss, and that was against Cincinnati.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that's my top
Wow.
4 because like Alabama hasn't like seeing them how they look against Florida and how bad Florida is, then seeing them how they look against Arkansas, how bad Arkansas is, and see how they lost to Texas A&M. I'm like, nah, nah. I have a few other teams above Alabama. I'll probably have Alabama like at 5 or 6 though for sure.
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. I think those you can't go wrong with those. You can't go wrong with those top five uh teams in the nation because they those are the teams that's been playing these tough teams week in and week out. So
That's for sure.
it's gonna be an interesting into season. I feel like
Mm-hmm.
a lot of surprising things are gonna happen this year. Not just for college sports, but just
Mm-hmm.
for just for the NFL too. Like it's just gonna be a lot of surprises at the end.
Okay. But what do you think about the NFL season so far, man?
This is weird, you know. It's like uh, it's 10 games in, you got 7 games left. That's a
Mm-hmm.
lot.
Yeah.
Um, weird, like weird teams are starting to heat up. Like the Bills are starting to lose fire, and then Kansas City, you saw how bad they started, and they heated back up.
Yeah, their
I mean,
defense
the
is stepping
Dolphins.
up.
Oh yeah, their defense is playing really, really, really good now. Like way better than they because their defense was like bad. Like
Mm-hmm.
I think I can be a quarterback and throw 3 TDs against the Kansas City defense. That's how bad it was
Yeah,
at one point.
they was looking real rough, bro. Then,
Yeah,
bro, the
bro.
Saints. What did I say?
No, I was gonna say like, did you see when Tyrann Mathieu was getting mad at the safety? Did you see the pictures of when Tyrann Mathieu was like, look at
Yo, I saw every one of them. I saw every one of them, man. He was on it. It was like for real, like bro, like how, bro, like how? It's like how, Sway, how?
bro? Because safety is such a fun, easy position, bro. Like you're looking over the field. So,
Mm-hmm.
but what are you saying about the Saints? Though I ain't mean to cut you off.
Oh no, you good, bro. Bro, the Saints, man. I'm not gonna lie. I'm starting to think that Sean Payton's overrated, bro.
You think
I,
so?
I'm starting to think Sean Payton's overrated and Mike Tomlin doesn't get enough love. Maybe it's more of I think that Mike Tomlin should get more love and more respect
Yeah,
for how great he's been. It's not necessarily because Sean Payton is a bad coach. He's not a bad coach. I just feel like all the attention that he gets, I feel like Mike Tomlin should be getting just as much, if not more.
maybe it's just because he's with the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Saints have a maybe bigger name attached to them. I don't know.
You think the Saints got a bigger name than the Steelers, bro?
I don't know. I mean, it could be like because it just doesn't make any like sense because
Mm-hmm.
like Tomlin has, like you said, has always had winning seasons, and he's done it at like a really young age. At one point, and to see, like you said, down to his third string quarterback to still have winning seasons, like it's wild.
To
Um,
not to not have had a losing season in the NFL yet, like come on now,
yeah, you just need an offensive line and a younger quarterback, and I think they'd be good.
bro. And it's like, bro, like he always finds a way to get that team a victory. And it's like, bro, like he deserves way more respect for what he does. And it's maybe I was putting a little bit too much spice on that with Sean Payton, but it's just like, man, Mike Tomlin deserves more love, bro.
Oh yeah, I think he's a top he's a top coach in the league right now for
I
sure.
he's for sure one of the top ones. I'll say top 5. I'll easily
Oh
say he's
yeah,
a top 5 coach in the league right now, bro.
yeah. Would you put Sean McVay in the top 5 too? I'm just going off his play calling though. Like if you ever seen like his play calling,
Mm-hmm.
it is like it's legit, bro.
I do think he's a great coach. I do think that. I have to think about who do I have like in my top 5 coaching? Of
Yeah,
course,
who is
Bill.
your top 5 coaches?
Like right now in the league right now, of course, Bill Belichick. Got,
Oh yeah, no doubt, no
got
doubt.
Andy Reid. This is not like in no order. Andy Reid, Mike Tomlin. Mm, John Harbaugh is a good coach. I like him.
Yeah,
Uh,
he's had one. That's a good coach. I just think the roster that he has is not
I would say there's another thing about John Harbaugh. The reason why I think he's a good coach because he's the other coach's coach. You know, like he knows how to delegate. Delegate, and he knows how to like pass things off. You know, like he knows his strengths. He knows his weaknesses. You know, he's willing to listen. I think that's the skill that a lot of people don't have. You know, in general.
Oh yeah, right.
And I'll probably have. I don't know.
Like Kyle, I want to say this, but he choked too much.
Who?
Kyle Shanahan.
Oh,
He
bro. Let me start this top 5 over, bro. I just looked up the list. I give my top 5 right now. Bill
go ahead.
Belichick, Andy Reid, Mike Tomlin, John Harbaugh, and Bruce Arians. That's my top 5 right there.
Oh yeah.
That's my top 5 right there, bro.
Ain't nobody better.
That's my 5. What's your 5?
For sure.
No order, bro.
No order. Okay. All right. Obviously, Bill Belichick is in there.
Mm-hmm.
I go. Andy Reid is in there. Ooh. Then I got I go John Harbaugh, Mike Tomlin, and then I got Pete Carroll.
Okay. I respect that.
I gotta respect because that I know Pete Carroll made that dumb call in the Super Bowl, but they still have a Super Bowl ring, and they dominated that Denver team, whose defense was scary good, scary. So I got to give credit when credit's due. Pete Carroll's a good coach.
Gotcha. I got you.
Oh no, I'm fine.
I got you, my guy. I got you, man. So what's some more some games you didn't peep, bro?
And I saw the Bears lose again. They're on a 5-game losing streak. I just think they need to clear everybody out. They need to fire everybody. But I'm just glad, I have another Chicago team who's setting the tone is, the Bulls. Our Bulls setting the tone right now. But the Packers lost today. The Bills got blew out, bad. 41. How do you get blew out? You got Stephon Diggs on your team. You have Stephon Diggs, bro.
They're a roller coaster, bro. They're up and down.
Yeah.
Very inconsistent. Yeah.
And then who else lost today? I saw Cam do pretty good. He did pretty good today, even though they lost. They lost to the Washington football team.
Okay.
It was actually some surprising losses today.
Okay, tell me about them.
Packers lost to the Vikings. I forget who the Bills lost. They lost to
Colts. They lost to the Colts, bro.
Yeah,
Let me tell you why I know they lost to the Colts. Because that boy Jonathan Taylor had 5 touchdowns, right? And I had this fantasy team, and the guy I was going against has him as his starting running back, bro.
Wow.
And dude had close to 60 points with him alone. So you know who's losing this week? Me.
That's crazy.
It's tough, bro. It's tough, man.
Dude, that's wild. It's just like I just got to a point and said like, man, like when NFL team loses this team, like you're playing against the best in it. You're playing against the best football players on earth. Think
Yeah,
about that. Like you're
yeah.
playing against the best football players
On
on
the
earth.
best ones. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like each week the game is going to get more competitive because you're playing against like the top players in their positions. Like
Yeah.
I
Some of
really
the
sat and
best in the
thought
whole
about that.
world. It's
Yeah,
not
so
easy to
it's like,
win.
yeah, right. It's not because you're playing against like you're trying to read a deep. Imagine being a quarterback trying to read a defense before snapping the ball, and you're playing against like Tyrann Matthew,
Mm-hmm.
Harrison Smith, Eddie Jackson,
Mm-hmm.
like dude, like what what can that's hard to do that. Like every week you're playing against like just throwing names out there, Patrick Willis. Like it's
Mm-hmm.
so many like deadly defenses that you like got
Some
to
some
go
some
against.
great ones, bro. And it's like on top of that, they're really great athletes, but they have their IQ, and understanding like the sport, and understanding like play calls and stuff like that. Man, it's on a whole nother level. So just imagine going against somebody that knows they know like a whole offense that they can really predict whatever is about to happen. Just off their preparation and film study, and just like with them being in the league for so long, they really can really recognize things before like you can even try to disguise it.
Yeah, for sure, bro. It's man. I just couldn't imagine. I think I'd throw up if I was in it. My first NFL game, I think I'd throw up
My
playing
boy said he'd throw it all up.
Can you imagine your first NFL game is in like Kansas City or Seattle
Mm,
or even
mm.
when the Raiders were in Oakland, though, like that's scary.
It's tough.
Like
It's tough, bro. And it's like it's just tough, But it's like all about like how you deal with the pressure, of being in that moment and being in that situation, you know.
for sure.
And if you're prepared for it, if you're ready for it, especially if you're ready for it mentally, it'll be a whole lot easier in a way for a person to really embrace the moment.
For sure. And uh, uh, you see what the Patriots are doing with Mac Jones, or Bill Belichick is doing with Mac Jones. Like
Bro,
they
it's
started off
not Mac
slow.
Jones, bro. I'm happy you said
Yeah,
that. It's that defense, bro. That
defense.
defense
Yeah,
is crazy, bro. Like Mac
yeah,
Jones only has like bro, like they talk about like how amazing he is. It's not that he's amazing, bro. He barely throws for 200 yards, bro. Barely.
yeah,
And their longest plays come from their defense returning interceptions or scooping up fumbles. So it's like, how
wow.
can I really say, oh my gosh, he's doing so well? Oh my God. It's not really that. It's just the fact that he's playing okay. He's
Yeah,
not playing terrible. He's some good mid, you
yeah,
know?
yeah,
He's mid.
yeah.
So it's
I
like,
think he might win Rookie of the Year just off the fact that he's doing decent enough to where his team is winning
mhm,
too. And on top of them winning the division as a rookie quarterback,
mhm,
that's probably going to certify you as Rookie of the Year. That's just
yeah.
one of like my thoughts. So
Bro, I
my
don't like
prediction.
the fact that he's so overhyped. I'm not saying
Yeah,
he's bad. It's just like he's overhyped. They make it seem like he's throwing for like 500 yards a game. Like I'll tell you this: if he came in the league, how Cam came in the league, throwing for over 400 yards in his first game, you feel me? Stuff like that, them type of performances, I can understand.
yeah,
I'm like, oh yeah, he's really like that, but he's not doing that. He's maybe throwing for 100 and something, maybe on a good day 200 and something, and not even touching the threes or the fours. You feel me? So it's like, how much praise does he really deserve? But I'll tell you this: he's not a slouch. He's not a slouch. He's decent. He's mid, and it's okay.
yeah,
He's kind of like I'm trying to think. he was just really pro ready. He was the most pro ready one, like out of all the quarterbacks from his draft class. But he
And he
doesn't
went to a
have.
good system.
Yeah, he went to the perfect fit for him. You know,
Yeah.
and it's like on top of that, uh, he doesn't have the highest ceiling. You know, he's the most pro ready, but he doesn't have the highest ceiling.
Yeah, I say the highest ceiling are like quarterbacks like Justin Fields and Trevor Lawrence,
Mm-hmm.
like that can get to that, but like
That elite
pro,
level.
that elite, yeah, that elite level that can scramble, that can throw the ball downfield, but that just needs like tweaking to their game.
Mm-hmm.
But I get what you're saying, though. But
Yeah.
bro, you see how the Lakers been doing? Like the chemistry there is so bad. Like it's
Bro, I feel like it's coaching, bro. Well, to be honest, bro, I haven't really watched the game recently. I'm not gonna lie to you.
well, if you ever watch, if you look up when you get a chance, look up the highlights, and
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's coaching too. But like, still with like the late, I still don't think Russell Westbrook was a good fit for the Lakers. I still
Oh, yeah.
think CP3 would have been a better like fit,
Okay.
just off the fact because he's what they call him point guard.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So he's more, and you see everywhere he played at too.
He wins.
If you look at, yeah, he wins compared to Russell Westbrook. Everywhere he goes, he just has that presence that
Mm-hmm.
just affects all of his team. So that's why I was kind of mad. That I'm like LeBron chose Westbrook over CP3, bro.
Mm-hmm.
What? Like,
Yeah. Yeah. It's real, man.
it's
Bro,
crazy,
what do you think about the Warriors, bro? Like how that squad's been doing?
bro. They won without Steph. I think the other night they're
Mm-hmm.
14-2 without Clay. Without Clay, bro. Think about that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Bro, Clay can score 30, 40, any like
Any game.
bro, and they have the top like I still don't know why KD left, bro. KD
Mm-hmm.
can have so many rings and that, bro. Like I know that Kyrie situation was weird, but still like
Mm-hmm.
I'm not leaving Golden State, bro. Like you
Mm-hmm.
why leave a team where you could just win championships, bro? Like
Yeah.
just
I
whew.
get why he left, you know, because he said like he was looking for a new challenge. So I understand that, you know, like he really
Yeah.
wanted you want a new opportunity. That I've done what I've done here, and I'm thankful for it. But now I'm looking for a new challenging opportunity that could push me to a whole new level, you know, and will force me to grow as a player. You didn't say it was crazy, bro? Like, uh, he's on track to have the best season of his career. You know that? Like just on the start of this season.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. It's crazy.
That's why. Oh yeah. I forgot about that. His stats. It's just been. I guess it's weird because Brooklyn's actually like 12-5. I think people are really not really paying attention to Brooklyn this year
Mm-hmm.
of because of the Kyrie situation. I think
Mm-hmm.
that's why a lot of people are not really so called it watching Brooklyn. They're watching more of like, to me, New York Knicks is still like the real like OG basketball team that
Mm-hmm.
has like all the history and stuff. But like,
Yeah.
if Kyrie was there, they'll. I honestly think they would be the most talked about, not Golden State.
Okay. Okay. I mean, tell you the reason why I really like Golden State is because like nobody saw this besides them. If they saw this, you know, like nobody was just thinking,
Yeah,
oh, they're gonna be like one of the top teams in the league or the have the best record in the league so far. You know, like nobody really saw that coming. But hey, it's happening.
and the reason why like teams, even Chicago Bulls, like you see Chicago Bulls, you see Washington Wizards, you see
Mm-hmm.
like those type of teams they have. You can see the chemistry. They have the right players around them. That's why they're so good.
Yeah, bro. Have you seen like any of the Washington Wizards games?
No, I've just been shocked. I mean, they're well, they're not number one in the East, but they're number one in the East for like a few weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Which is like
Crazy.
crazy. They, I still don't think they need what's the name from the Lakers, Kyle Kuzma. Bro, he's just not like he should be coming off the bench. Like, I'm not saying
Mhm.
he's horrible, but I just know a few guys that can play better.
Yeah. I guess it's just tough for me to really say it because I haven't really been able to watch them play. So I don't even know how. I just know that they have a good record, but I haven't
Yeah,
watched them play. I haven't watched the actual game to really say like, oh, this is how this person is playing, and so on.
yeah, for sure. But it's gonna be this is my early prediction. It's gonna be Golden State and Phoenix in the Western Conference Finals, and then I can see it being in the Eastern Conference Finals. It can be, man, that's gonna be. It's either gonna be uh, Miami and Brooklyn, or
Bro, Miami been
Miami and
balling.
yeah, or Miami and Chicago. That's
Okay.
that's my picture perfect like imagination prediction.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I would love to see Miami versus the Bulls. I just like want to see that matchup. I don't care like about who wins. I just want to see the matchup.
Yeah, I think that would be a great matchup, bro. Because like both teams are like really good this year,
Hmm.
and they both have really good defense, and they both have efficient scores on
Hmm.
both sides of the ball. So we gonna
Yeah.
see, man. It's just it's so much sports to watch, and
Hmm.
I'm just glad that it's fans back. That's I wasn't even watching any games last year because there was no fans. The only game I
Wow.
really watched was the finals.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Man. I really don't watch basketball like that. But hey, man, it's dope to know, or even dope to even see like the fans like in the arenas, seeing them cheer on their teams and stuff. I feel like it makes for a great atmosphere.
Yeah, for sure. Because I always say this: the fans make a difference.
Hmm.
The fans give you like, oh, I'm sorry,
Hmm.
they give you that extra energy that you need when it dies down. The fans make you nervous when you're at the free throw line. Like
Hmm.
the fans make. I feel like sports is not sports without fans either. You know.
Yeah. I feel like the fans is what uh either elevate players or demolish them. And it's like
Yeah.
when there's fans, like you see the levels, because
Yeah.
everybody like a
Toxic.
ball. Because think like this, bro. Everybody on that level, on a professional level, they're gonna look great when nobody's really ain't no cameras on them, ain't no bright lights on them. But when the
Mm-hmm.
fans out there and you hear the cheering or the booing, and it's really time to show up, the lights shine brighter in those type of environments. And it's like when them lights are on, when they're on you, you will see if this player is gonna fold or just ball out.
Yeah, it's very true, bro. We we don't see though, bro. It's gonna be. I think it's gonna be in a great year of basketball. I think it's gonna
Hmm.
be a great year to the NFL, especially with the Super Bowl appearances that's happening,
Hmm.
and then college football. So I mean, it's a lot to look towards to, and the fans are back this year.
Yeah,
Man, it's a lot
for
to look
sure.
forward to, man.
For sure, bro. Bro, before we go and stuff, man, who are like some like do you have like any ideal like Heisman finalists
For which sport? For which wrestling or football?
for football?
Oh,
Wait, do they do
football.
they do Heisman's for wrestling?
Yep.
Wow, I did not know that. I did not know that.
Yep.
Wow. Okay. All
Yeah,
right.
it's
Matter of
crazy.
fact, I want to know who are some of your Heisman picks, like contenders for football right now, and some of the ones you're thinking about for college wrestling. It's gonna be good.
I really don't know for football, man. It's weird.
Yeah, it's really
Like
been one of them weird
yeah,
years when
like,
nobody's
yeah,
like just
outstanding. Like
dominating.
this person, yeah.
You
So
know.
I can't really give you a name for football. All I can say who's ever been most consistent in these last few games of the season. So I feel
Okay.
like I don't know. I don't know for
Okay.
football. I can't give you an answer. But for wrestling, I think it's going to be Gable Stevenson.
Mm. Okay. Okay.
He
Share
won.
why.
He won it. He actually split. I think he won it last year,
Okay.
and he just came off winning a gold medal and a
Mhm.
national championship within 6 months. And he just made major decisions when you win by 8 or more points. He just major a guy from like Oklahoma or something, the first dual meet of the season. So I think that's a great way to start off the season.
Okay.
Um, and heavyweight, it's either a close match or you either get major or tech fall.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's interesting,
So
man.
yeah. So that's what my Heisman. What about for you? Who's your Heisman for football, for college football?
Man, it's really tough to say right now, bro. Like it's crazy. Like we were just saying, like for college football, it's just really been one of those crazy years when nobody has stuck out above the crowd. You know, it's just really just one of them crazy years. So I'm just not sure, bro. I'll say maybe CJ Stroud, the quarterback from Ohio State, just on the fact that he's been putting up good numbers and they're like just rolling through teams now. So maybe him. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm really not sure, bro.
Mm, yeah, it's like you said, a lot of players, a lot of the NFL, a lot of the college players from last year, a lot of them got drafted. A lot of people got drafted last year.
Hmm.
Like a lot of top players who are actually running for Heisman, and they're all drafted. Now you're getting the younger the younger generation coming up and playing college football now. Like
Hmm.
all the like we, I feel like we've seen the last of like the Lamar Jacksons and the Justin Fields and the
Mm.
Trevor Lawrences from college. I feel like now
So you
it's
don't
gonna be
think it's
more.
nobody special? You think it'll be a minute to somebody special comes around again?
Yeah, somebody special like Trevor Lawrence, like on
Mm.
that type of like Deshaun Watson, those type of guys. That's like it's gonna be have to be someone special to
Mm.
like fulfill what they did in college. Like,
Okay.
and we
Okay.
seen what they did, bro,
Hmm.
in college. Like,
Yeah, yeah,
so
special, man. They did their thing. They balled out. So
yeah,
that's a good point, bro. That's something I didn't even think about. But yeah, you're right, bro. It's I don't know who's gonna be that next star, but we'll see, man.
yeah. And last thing I want to say is that because I remember Trevor Lawrence was playing. Clemson was losing to like Ohio State. I believe it
Hmm.
was like if it was a bowl game or if it was like a playoff game or something,
Which
but
one?
they're
Are you talking about
losing.
the that
It was
first year when the one they won but lost to LSU? Or are you talking about when they lost? Well,
oh yeah, when they lost to LSU, that's Trevor Lawrence was on that team, right?
hmm.
Because I remember Trevor Lawrence brung the team back and beat Ohio State.
Bro, we
Because
was on the phone watching that game together, bro.
oh, I remember that,
Hmm.
bro. And then because Ohio State defense was solid that year, bro. And
Hmm.
Trevor Lawrence just took over, and that's why I think it's like I don't think it's going to be another like Trevor Lawrence or Deshaun Watson for a while.
Yeah.
Do we see another quarterback that on that type of like capacity?
Man, I understand, bro. I really get what you're saying, bro. You got any more sports predictions, man? Any hot takes, bro?
Well, the hot take I want to say is December 11th. You got Amanda Nunes. That girl is,
A monster. A
yeah,
monster.
she, she, she's basically a dude. She basically a dude, bro. That like she's scared.
Yeah.
But December, make sure you guys just tune into December 11th is UFC. I believe it's UFC either 269 or 270. It's going to
Okay.
be a big card. I forget. I know Amanda Nunes is fighting on there and some other big names, but just tune in to December 11th, which is a Saturday night.
Okay, for sure, man. Hey, that's it from the latest episode of A Weekend to Remember in Sports. And while you're on the All American State of Mind YouTube channel, go ahead, go check out some of our original content that we have. Go like, go subscribe to us, and leave some comments too, because we love to interact with people. And also, go check out our podcast, All American State of Mind. You can listen to us on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, wherever else you like listening to podcasts. And go rate and review us. Go download and go subscribe. And that's it.
Yes, sir.